I am stoked. Today's a good day, great day. Let me tell you why. Today is the day that I get to put all that stuff on. It doesn't look like much, but hear me out. I'm so excited. So I finally get to put most of the parts on. What I'm going to try and do today, if you watched the last video, I polished the exterior, so that's good. I only did one stage. Look, I'm not an expert at this. I tried to do the second stage, reflect. I didn't burn the paint at all, but I did it and I tried to wipe it off and it didn't wipe off very smoothly, so it kind of freaked me out. I don't know what condition the clear's in or anything like that. I have no way of knowing. I'm just not smart with that stuff. So I just wanted to do the one coat. It looks great. It looks phenomenal actually. The paint looks, in my modest opinion, it looks great. So now what I'm gonna do, start putting things on. I'm going to start with the trim, the bumper moldings, the impact moldings on the rear and the front. I'm gonna put the front bumper back on. I'm gonna put the rear bumper back on. I'm gonna put the trim pieces back on. Maybe the door seals I'm gonna put back on. The door sill plates, I'm gonna put those on. Ooh, and I might do lighting today. I don't know, we'll see. So, today's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna start putting it back together because taking it apart's easy. Anyone can take things apart. Putting it back together is where you kind of start to figure out if you know what you're doing or not. So, if I can get through the exterior, I'll start doing the interior, but I think the exterior is gonna take me pretty much the day. So, let's get started. I feel like I'm always saying this. I gotta get this place cleaned up and organized. It just helps. I'm gonna start off with these little pieces right here, just the trim pieces. There's the first piece, nice brand new. Okay. Done. All right, next piece, this little guy right here. Again, these little tabs, they have a little slit that they actually see right in there. I don't know if you can see it, but they're already pre-aligned, so it makes it super easy because all you do is just put this lead one in right here. This one doesn't come out, so you just put that in and the rest just fall into place. Now this has this piece still on there, which I haven't taken off yet. Alright, let's see if these work. It worked. There we go. I think there's only this one side, isn't going in. I really don't want to pull this off because I don't want to risk breaking it, but it's not plugging in. You know what? When I took this off, there was some damage here. I wonder if that's why. All right, so from the look of it, this body panel has had some work done to it, so when I try and put this in, it looks like this piece isn't fully seating in there. So it doesn't ever actually snap in. It's like it doesn't actually hit back there. So the middle one does. All right, I'm gonna try something. I popped this thing. Come on. I popped this out of this. So I'm gonna see if I can stick that in and then put it back in there. If that makes any sense. All right, so what I did was I took these little pieces off of this rail and I put them in the car, since it can get close enough and then they'll stay in. But when it was on this, for some reason it wouldn't. So what I'm hoping now is I can install this and put these back into the little sliders. So we will see. I think that's about as good as that's gonna get. All right, I mean, I'm not mad at that. It doesn't look bad. All right, so this side, I mean, I'm not an expert, but I don't think this side had any body damage, whereas the rear quarter on that side looked like it had some body damage. So I'm curious to see if this side goes on any smoother. You can immediately feel the difference from this side. There's no gap down here. So this side went on 120% easier than that side. All right, so that was easy enough. I think now I'm gonna put in these rear impact strips. Each one of these curved pieces go on either side, and then the middle one. These have little hooked pieces, so they slide in. And there's just little slits in there that you will just push this into. And slide in. Voila. Okay, front bumper. So you want to put, if you see how this has a little lipped edge right there, and this clearly goes on top. Looks like start from the middle, work out. That way that sits on top of that edge. Oh, yes. Good to go. All right, so new grill. So there are these little nubs basically, and the grill obviously goes into those, but then to lock it into place, they have these little lock spring washers. Okay, so that just slides on. Just gonna give it a check right here. Ooh, baby, looking fresh. Okay, so they are domed, right? So if you put it on, you're gonna slide it on so the domed piece is facing you. Because then when you try and back it out, it's like one of those Chinese finger trap things. When you try and back this back out, it's going to pinch, so it won't allow you to. So you'll just push this on. All right, so an easy way to do this is to just get a really small socket and something that will go around the exterior and push down on that little spring washer, and still have enough room to have that little nipple thing go through. All right, so come on, buddy. Front bumper is good. Yes. I may do a new front lip at some point, but right now, since I haven't even gotten into mechanical, I'm not really gonna worry about that. I think, is it fog lights? I really want to put the fog lights on. I'm so excited about this. All right, so fogs. The way these fog lights work is actually pretty cool. So this piece right here, this piece is actually bolted to the back of the bumper. And the way to get these fogs out, there's this little lever right here. And you just, I don't know if you can see that. Pop it, and then on this side, you'll see it attaches to right there. And you can just pull that away, and the fog light will come out. Now this would be on the bumper, so since I don't need this backing plate because I popped the other fogs out, I can just slide these in. Make sure that goes in. It's in. Boom. Super simple. These old housings, they don't wear out. They're pretty solid still, so there's no point in replacing them. And we're in. I'm so jacked for those yellow fogs. I don't understand why. I'm just so stoked for them. I gotta look. Let's see what it looks like. Yes. Woo! You gotta be kidding me. I think it's rear bumper time. Okay, so a few things. The bumper is basically on. What I was doing previous shots, I like to get all the bolts fairly tight, hand tight, a little bit tighter. And then go around and check clearances, make sure it is uniform all the way. And that looks good. That looks good too. Then what I also did was took off this little rear diffuser. There's two screws right there and on the other side, and then it just pulls forward, but that gives you access to this guy right here, which now I can now tighten all the way. It is it's a plastic nut though, so you don't want to go too tight, just hand tight a little bit more. Fine. Now I can put back on the fender liner here. There. So I'm not really sure how this goes. See how it goes to one side like that? I'm not sure if it goes like that or like that. Googles. Alright, so trunk seal in. The only thing I'm concerned about, this little, I think I recorded this, but there's this little lip. And I'm not sure if it goes this way or this way. And what I'm worried about is I have that much extra and I'm not sure why. I don't think there should be any extra and I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut it until I know that that's on properly. I'm just going for it. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to line it up, cut off the little bit extra that there's on. Alright, let's see if this shots. Ooh, doggy. Good. I think now it's Euro tails. Okay, with things like this, when they have a really tight seal around here, what you want to do, you can't really push it all the way in. So you start at the back and kind of do a cross pattern to make sure it's getting sucked in evenly. So I just tighten each one a little bit and go to the next one. got the Euro tails in. Ooh, that looks so much better. We got that. We got the new impact moldings. Got the new seal. Bow, 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 bow. Got the new trim pieces. Oof. Got these installed. Next, I think that's where I'm gonna end it today because I am starving. It's Saturday. Gotta get away from work / projects for a little bit. So I think the next step after this will be putting that front bumper on, putting the Euro headlights on. Then I think I'm gonna move to the interior and start to get that put back together. I still don't have seats picked out. I need to get seats picked out. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that soon. For now, I am super pleased with how everything came out. Got all that put back on. Got those fender liners put back on. Got these put back on. Got the Euro sides put back on, or put on. So yeah, I think we knocked out a lot today. We got all that put on. We got the front bumper grill put on. We got the fogs put in. We're coming along. So remember, $100, 500 subs. Let's get there so we can get it going. I know I keep saying that, but let's get that moving so I can then bump it up to a bigger giveaway for 1,000 subs. And yeah, guys, cheers. Like, subscribe, share. Gonna be moving forward pretty good now on this E36 M3 build. Cheers.